Yeah. It's the 6th episode of the DZN podcast. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give it that energy, that raw. I already know what it is.
That's right.
Yeah. And you already know what it is. It's Dre in the building. And we got
Yes, sir.
Zoe over here. Say what up. And we have a guest in the building once again. Last name is Love. That is legendary. Anybody know?
Oh, okay.
Listen, you gotta be a smooth dude that had a last name Love, alright?
Yeah.
But homie over here is married, so he is off the market. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hey everybody, I'm Zeke. Yeah, I've known these two for a little while now. Yeah, just a little while.
It's a little while. He known me since I was in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's not a little while at all. All right, so we going. So Can we get a little bit of background about who Zeke is?
Alright. Hey everybody, I'm Zeke. Zeke Love. Still in college. Got one more semester of college left over at William Peace University. I'm a simulation and game design student. Just like Dre said, Master Dre said, I'm married. Been married since August, so it's been 3 months now. So we still like each other, so that's good. That's real good. Yeah, I'm just ready to get up out of college, ready to get this whole life thing started.
All right, so we're gonna start off with a kind of broad-ish topic today. So I was just thinking, right on the way over here, the nerd versus the cool guy stigma. Now, y'all know some of the most famous, most intelligent people are quote-unquote nerdy/weird. And some of the cooler guys are quote-unquote possibly a little dumb and a little on the latter side of life. They chilling in their own sorrows. But there are some cool guys that actually have a nice stature in their life. But it seemed like during the place of school, the cool guys have the most notoriety and most fame amongst the people. But then again, when you graduate, it's the nerds that usually rise to the top. So what y'all think about that?
The pyramid flips.
Expound on that.
When in high school, basketball players, everybody at the top. And in the real world, the nerds on the top.
It flips. Yeah, you're right. I mean, now coming from the nerd perspective, you know, I'm gonna set up the viewers. I'm 5'3". I wear glasses. I've been short all my life. So I've been there. I'm smart. I usually only cared about my grades. But I think the thing that set me apart was just the charisma. And I'm not trying to put myself up. This is just what other people have told me. It's just my ability to be able to talk to other people and connect with other people. That's what set me apart from the nerds, from the geeks. So I want to talk about that too. Geeks. So yeah. Someone called me a geek in 4th grade and I almost punched him in the face.
Yo.
That word upset me so much when I was younger. And then, I learned talking with my mom, talking with other people. You got 4 levels. You got a geek, you got nerds, you got, this is the geek.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
You got a geek, you got nerds, you got normies, you got dorks. So a geek has technical skills and they have social skills. A nerd has, what do they got? They got technical skills, but they don't have social skills. And then normies only have social skills and they don't have technical skills, i.e. the basketball players who yeah. And the dorks have none of those, none of the above. So when it got broken down like that, some people might call that like, you trying to make yourself feel better for what you are. You're trying to say, you got technical skills and social skills. Oh, you a geek? Yeah, I'm a geek. I like it. It's pretty cool. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I classified you as a nerd. I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know this. Mm-hmm. I classified you as a nerd, but like, you was cool to me.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know if this is good. You just remind me of my uncle, and he's really successful at that.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, that's all right. I'll take it. I'll take that. He says, I want to be successful. Shoot. He got a lot of money. There you go. Yeah, I'll be like, yo.
But he's not one to be like, I got a lot of money, guy.
Yeah.
He just like,
that's
go
the
to his house and you'll
yeah.
see. You'll see.
Yeah, that's all right. Uncle Charles, okay.
But the crazy thing is, though, I've had, like, almost every label you could probably think of. Got the criminal. You like a criminal.
Bitch, hoe.
So, see, you trying to be funny. I said, like a criminal.
Little niggas. No.
At one point, yeah. Like, I'll let you have that one. You trying to joke, but it's all right. It's all good. Mr. High Shorts. It's all good.
Okay. Calling out them thighs. Oh, no.
Okay, I can't. I'm not gonna put this one out there. Let me just. I'm gonna be like Drake. I'm gonna let that one fall.
Okay.
Nah, but like I said, the guy that like he just got out of jail, the guy that's self-standoffish, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
The guy that's maybe has a lot of energy very rarely, but the guy that's a nerd, guy that's like, oh, you a white boy, you saying white people. Like, but it's weird because I got all those labels that it just in the day you're an individual. That's the fine line to it. People to give you all these labels because sometimes they don't know where to put you at.
Right.
They may really be trying so hard to keep you in a box. They just give you a label. You're this. You're that. You're black. You're white. But in reality, you are an individual person.
Yeah.
That's the fine line of it all. Everybody now doesn't know how to get their own identity. That's why they isolate themselves with labels or try and be like somebody else because they're lost in their own mind. They don't know their own history or where they come from, so they gotta confide in somebody else because their illusion of who they are isn't what they really are. Would it be?
Yeah.
And I will say this, like at Wake Tech, you just look like if anybody was to talk to you, probably beat their ass. That's how you looked at Wake Tech, bro. I don't know where. It's just how you look. And then
well, go ahead.
We talked about it, bro. Remember we sat down and talked about it. Like that's what I'm seeing because you're inside the shit. You can't really see.
That's just how you come across to people, I guess. But then, just like you said, people gotta to feel comfortable with that. They gotta put a label to you.
Yeah.
As for their comfort, it's wrong most of the time because you a cool dude. They won't know nothing about you, but they won't come have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
They'd rather just put that label on you and keep on stepping.
But the funny thing is, like every friend I know that I talk to that I'm cool with, they've always I asked them what did they think when they first saw me. I thought you were either, they say I thought you were gonna beat me up or you're really scary.
Good.
I'm like, bro, I don't think I come across like that. But one day, I just looked in the mirror of my face and me in the picture. I'm like, oh, I do not look approachable. Because I literally, last week, I wore all black to school 3 times. That was kind of like, because when I go to work, I wear black pants.
Right.
And I like wearing black shoes because they don't get dirty as much. But when they do get dirty, I can just wipe it off and I'm good. And most of my hoodies are black. And they have designs on them. Some of them, but others have.
That's a nice hoodie though.
Appreciate it.
It is. It's dope.
Yeah, but all my hoodies black, so it's just. And I'm tall. I'm like 6'1", weigh like almost 200 pounds. So I guess I ain't the most regular looking guy in the world. I'm just like, damn. I'm still a person.
Yeah.
But then again, I may be blind to see that people don't see that. So it's just I gotta live with the fact that I'm looked at in a certain light rather than other people. I get it now, but it's just being younger, it was hard for me to understand.
I believe it. Yeah.
But I still kept moving. I was just like, forget it. But some days I really just be like, yeah, what's going on for real? So I'm just like, I just gotta deal with it.
Again, it's a shame that people do that. It's a shame that people just and then you hit on a good point because the trauma that you went through when you were little. I mean, just thinking of like knowing that the other people just weren't clicking with you and you didn't know why, and it's odd. You say you had to look in the mirror before you realized to see some pictures of yourself before you realized you would never know.
But the thing is, I had friends though. That's the thing. I still had friends, but it would just get trying to know certain other people that on the real. Some of them actually mess with you, but they were so afraid to talk to you that they just would not come near you.
That's it. Yeah.
Cause I remember it was like these 3 white girls in my class in in 9th grade.
They get scared easy.
Nah, in 9th grade, right? We went to do the community service project at like an elementary school. So it was just like a little break time. I just walked in. It was all chilling in the room. I just came through, said what up and whatever. They was like, I'm like, you cool, but like I said, you just don't say nothing. Like I said, we cool with you. You just don't say anything. So it's like, oh, that kind of. The change didn't happen until later, but a light bulb clicked in my head when they said that. It was just like, oh, man, I don't say nothing. Because I go into class, I really be just chilling. Don't say nothing. I just do my work, get out, and go home.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. You going to change?
I've already done it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now. Okay. I have a podcast, bro.
Oh, that's a good point.
You were trying to get me to do a podcast when I was probably in like, through my years of school, probably be like trying to pull a hair out of my neck. It's not gonna happen. It probably was not gonna happen. Getting me to do a live performance in front of a school, I'll probably never do that.
Most people, yeah, you right.
Especially at that time, not having the confidence at all to do it, I'll probably never be able to do that. But now, I don't have a choice. Because now I also realize now that all the eyes are gonna be on me because all the stuff I like to do and I'm doing. When I have an article in the newspaper, do podcasts for newspaper, created a logo for the podcast, doing all these different like doing music, doing podcasts, having my own brand business and all that. Teachers using me for examples in class, getting good grades in class. It's to the point where it's just like, no matter how hard I try to hide from it, I can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. I just accept the fact that the eyes are going to be on me now. Somebody's always going to be watching you. Somebody's always going to be looking at you. Now, I can't avoid it.
That's a good point. I've
done it all my life, but now I really can't do it. Because I'm doing stuff that's great in some people's eyes that needs to get noticed to them. I'd rather just be in the background, but some people say they need to see this. So, it's just all right. So, transition to the next topic. Y'all like be on your phones and y'all get these random phone calls from people, or y'all go on a website, y'all see an ad or something you were looking at just 2 seconds ago. It just magically pops up. What is the meaning of our internet data? Because I'm taking communication classes and stuff, right? And we're learning, and I just learned about how they use our data to make money to send to advertisers, and they make money off of it. That's how they make their bread. They take our data from the websites, cookies. Take the cookies from the stuff that we put in our like email, passwords, what we like and don't like, and they send it to advertisers, and the advertisers make ads magically pop up, and now they make money off of it.
Wow, yeah.
But that's great though. Think about it. If you had a business, podcast business, it'd be like you literally reading your consumer's mind.
But as a human being in the world, that's horrible.
Well, they're just trying to sell you something. I could see if they were trying to like kill the human race. You know what I'm saying? Like just exterminate black people, which they might be doing.
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Right now, they're just trying to sell us stuff. Next, they're gonna be trying to do other things like put chips in our hands. Y'all ever heard of a RFID chip?
Yeah.
It's a company like up north where they inject a chip into your hand. But you can use that chip to do everything. Get your car, pay, clock in, clock out of work.
Is that why there's a chip on my card? So I can't... There's a bar to swipe my card, but I also have a chip, and it kind of makes the swipe redundant.
Yeah.
The retarded, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like the same type of thing? I don't think it is.
It's different. It's different.
It's different.
The one Dre's talking about is, I mean, there's a
Futurama type shit.
Yeah. There's something that's called biohacking, where people will put like electronics in themselves and stuff, so they can do stuff like that. I know there was.
Oh, they've been doing that. They've been doing that for a long time. Like niggas get robotic eyes. They get they had a surgery where they had like a tumor around the eye area, and they'll give them a robotic eye.
See, but okay, that's
it's
reasonable.
attached to their brain. Like that's worse than your hand.
See, that's reasonable because it's a tumor there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a tumor, but you're a regular human. All your functions work. Why you need a chip in your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Question mark.
That's a business thing. Because imagine if, and I remember reading this a year or two ago. Imagine if you go to the store, you don't got to bring your wallet. The company doesn't have to pay for cashiers. They don't have to have surveillance technology or whatever. All they have to have is a gate at the entrance and the exit. And if you have everybody has a chip in their hand that's connected to their bank account, they walk in, they get all the things that they need in their basket, and when they walk out, it charges them right through the gate. So
you know how weird. You know how that might make it easier for everyone to have a business, because like think about like I feel like it would lower the cost of like paying every motherfucker that's in there.
Right.
To the end niggas that you know they're not really doing nothing, but
right.
they're still on the clock. Like that, I feel like it'll make it easier for other people to get businesses now. I don't know, like, it's a potential that shit could go bad. Like, I see what you're saying. That's a potential that they could just, like, any moment they have us, like, in their fucking palm.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Right.
Long term, that's not good.
You talking about where does it stop?
Exactly. We see it right now. It's going up, and it's going to keep going up. There's a point there's going to be a cap somewhere. Or they're going to do something so crazy that we have to rebel.
Singularity? Is that
yeah, like that game, Singularity?
I've never played.
There's a game that's like that called Singularity. Yeah.
I'll call it a movie. iRobot.
Oh, snap.
Get the fuck out of here,
look.
man.
No, but look.
Do you know how we're like, I think we're like 50 years away from having a robot. I don't.
No, we're not. They already got them.
It's getting close.
I know they got some, but like, I don't think there's one like they could. It could be walking around and be like, oh shit. Yeah, or matter of fact, like one walking around with us, like Among Us. We're so far from that. We have to create like an infrastructure, laws for them. Like we're really far from that. I feel like.
We'll see.
There's
no telling. Because like with software, I imagine like 10 years ago, you couldn't do half of the shit that we do now.
True.
So like software and computers and engineering and technology and stuff, that moves quick. So just like Dre said, you're not as far away as you think. But at the same time, just like you saying, there's a lot that would have to do. So like if you had somebody made a robot, which they got robots, they got AI. They got every time you speak to your phone and it figures out what you need to do.
True.
Got robots, you got AI, got Watson, Alexa, all those things. That's for someone to put that in a body and to be able to figure out the motor mechanics to make a body work and to really operate just like you see in the movies. Yeah, that's far off. And then to have legislation saying, okay, you can only have a robot here, you can only have a robot here, you can do this, that, and the third to the robot, but you got to get this robot to do another thing. Like having that level of
the robot matrix guys.
Yeah. You think Dre, you worried about the Matrix? You worried about robots taking us and farming us for electricity and stuff?
It's gonna be robot slavery, bro. It's gonna get bad.
True.
Really, like when it really happens, I hope I never see it. By the way,
yeah,
it's gonna get bad. Just like because I feel like that movie tells the story of the future. People just don't realize it.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of movies are doing that. They just not picking it up. Like the old Disney movies, and some of the old cartoons, and some of the even comic movies, the Marvel movies. They actually have deeper meanings than people realize. When I watched Infinity War, I'm like, oh, this isn't just about superhumans fighting, superheroes fighting. It's actually kind of, if you really pay attention to the lines and what people are saying, you can break that down into certain values on life that could be carried over. It's just like when Well, by the way, if y'all ain't seen Infinity War, shame on y'all. It's like when Thanos killed his daughter and threw her over the cliff. That basically says sometimes you gotta sacrifice who you love to get what you really want. That's a cold lesson, but that's real.
Yeah.
Some people carry different lessons, like from some are less deep. Like some like stay motivated. Some people will say that, but like, you know what I'm saying. So I think for people to analyze it on that level, yeah, I don't know if they're trying to if movies are trying to do that, because it could be basic. Like their idea could be like, oh, just send a message for everybody to work harder. Maybe it'll work.
I feel like the writing's too good and those people too smart for it to be that basic.
But the most simple ideas are the ones that like they're really like strike us as powerful. Because if it's too complex, like that would be a dumb thing to do, to like send like what if you send like the top scientist in the world? He only speaks in like, you know what I'm saying? He only knows science down to the last decimal. If you come send him to talk to me, that's the stupidest thing. You know, what am I gonna learn?
Yeah.
Like you have to give it to somebody who can translate like to. So I don't think they're just. I don't think they're trying to tell us to. I mean, you can take that lesson from the movie, but like I don't think that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I can understand that because I went and seen like the Beauty and the Beast play at our school, and
man, I wish I could have seen that.
you should have.
Dang.
You should have. It was great. I ain't gonna lie. But I was watching. I was thinking, dang. It's like the Beast character could symbolize two kinds of people. This is just my thinking, by the way. Y'all wanna, whatever. The Beast could be the vision of a black man in America, or how they view people that are different, or how they view people that look ugly.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a look. That's just a face. That's just what you see. If you get to know that person and how they got there, it's a reason how they got to be like that. And there's always one person, at least one, that's going to see past the face. That's going to get to see past the face. But everybody else may not believe it until that one person shows why that beast isn't as beastly as you think.
Would you classify yourself as the Beast?
Maybe.
Oh, that was hard. That was hard for you to say.
It was. It is because I don't. Because I didn't think of myself in that way. That may be why I thought of that though. That may be why. Because I might have seen myself in a play that I didn't even realize. I might have seen that.
And I mean, with interpreting movies and stuff, I think that might be the point for not just for you, but for everybody, and everybody that's going to be a beast. There's always some part of us that somebody's unless someone tries to get to know you, nobody's ever gonna know. So I think it'd be safe to say that you got some beast in you. I think it'd be safe to say for me, for Fonzo, for everybody. So
ironically, I have 2 shirts in my closet that had beast on them.
Yeah.
One is all black and one is all black with a white Nike check and white beast going across. So, yeah.
See, let's talk about this all black thing first. First off, it's a smart choice. You don't got to worry about matching colors or nothing. Second, your personality comes out through it. Because just like for the viewers, the listeners, he's got, who is this? It looks like a Bugs Bunny character.
It's Lola Bunny.
Yeah, Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
But she's got short shorts on, a basketball on her hip.
I know what you think about Drake.
Yo, and just like we said, this is a tight looking shirt or sweatshirt. But it depends on what people focus on. If people only focus on this nigga's wearing all black, he's tall, I'ma die. Then that's all they gonna gain from it, and that's the beast part from the Beauty and the Beast. That's the beast part. But when you look at the actual content of what he's wearing, it's like this dude's got to be cool. Look at this. Who else is gonna wear this? That makes you special. That makes you a individual.
Yeah.
So,
and like, I didn't think you realized that you're cool. Like you're classified as cool. Number one,
I really don't think I'm cool.
You're cool. Like,
nah.
if you talk, there's some
He's
people
cool.
like you go up there and talk to, like You know what I'm saying? He's like, no hope. But like, you're cool. Like, I say that like I talk to you and you give like reasonable input and you funny. Like, so hey, use that to your advantage.
Everybody don't get that far. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Everybody
right.
Don't get that far.
That's right.
Because I'm not an outwardly person like you are. I'm not gonna make myself known when I step in the classroom. I'm gonna be in the classroom.
And
you're gonna let people know you're in the classroom. I'm gonna be there.
I guess to a certain extent, not everybody's supposed to know. You know, it's a gift. You're a gift. You're a gift. So the people who really gonna try, those are the ones who really need to know you. Those are the really ones that really need to be in your life. You know high school. How many people you keep up with from high school, though?
Yeah, him and like one other guy.
That's it.
And you.
You see? All those people. I was a social butterfly. I flew around. I talked to everybody. That was just my personality. But I was so lonely because I got my best friend now and my wife, and those are my two closest friends. And like that's so fulfilling to me because you get to know like two people personally. You get to know the ins and outs of these two people. Mm-hmm. But high school, I mean, you don't know nobody, not for real. You don't sit down and eat with nobody, except at lunch. When you're having a food fight or whatever.
I didn't even eat lunch. I stopped eating lunch when I went to high school.
Really?
Because in 8th grade, I was eating cheese sticks, and I found a hair in my lunch. And I
damn.
That was a wrap. That was it.
After that year, I stopped eating school lunch.
Mm-hmm. What'd you do?
I starved.
Damn, really?
Yeah, and I got used to it, and it happens still now. Cause during the week I'll eat breakfast and not eat again until 9 o'clock sometimes if I'm at school that long doing stuff.
You doing better now. You can't do that. You can't do that. You gotta feed your brain. But see, that's another thing.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Don't
worry about it. Yeah. That's another thing you would never know if you didn't sit down and talk to you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I call that's the grind. It's part of the grind. Because when you're all trying to get somewhere and be somebody, it's going to be some days where you don't eat all day. There's going to be some meals you're going to skip. There's going to be some people you're going to miss. There's going to be some, if you ain't married and got a family, there's going to be some love urge and love time that you're going to miss because you're trying to get where you need to go. There's going to be some people you're going to walk past and see one time and just talk to in the hallway and never speak or see them again because y'all do two different things now that y'all go on different places. It's like when you graduate high school, to your point. All them friends you had in high school, they're gone. They're gone. Or you only text them now. Or see them on Instagram. That's it. It's like the page is white. Y'all grown now. We grown now. We're adults. Like I said, I used to tell all my younger homies this. When they was graduating high school, they was like, yeah, I'm getting out of high school. I'm 18, da da da. I'm like, listen. You were your mama's baby before. Now, you that nigga in the house. You're grown now. You're an adult. You have responsibilities. You're not the baby no more. You're just a nigga in the house taking up space, but you don't do nothing.
That's some cold shit to tell somebody on that type of day. We couldn't wait till the next day. Tell them on the graduation.
I was telling them that before that day. I kept telling them this. And they were just like, oh, bro. But then when time passed though, that's when it hit them and they got it.
I guess I guess there would be a different way to say it, but at the core, you're right. It's not. It's not. I mean, you're old enough to be able to do something, and it's better to let them know that cold way than not letting them know at all.
Because I went through it. I went through it first.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm older than them. I went through it. That's the purpose of a quote unquote an OG / younger, OG whatever. Is to tell people that that's coming up, what they're about to experience before it happens, so they can be prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're supposed to do as an older person or mentor, advisor, whoever you are. If you got younger people that look up to you or mess with you, you gotta let them know what's about to come so they can be ready.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Out here teaching people. That's okay.
All right, so we got a new TV show popping off here with the homie Travis, aka Bear. Newtown. Now, let's say if y'all like Sons of Anarchy, y'all probably enjoy this new series called Newtown. It's about a bunch of people coming together through a school and getting to know each other, trials and tribulations happening every episode, every other episode, love, hate, cry, death, laughter, pain, all that type of stuff. Newtown. Coming soon.
You gonna have a verse up there?
Possibly. Yeah, so like I said, y'all want to know more information, contact him on his Instagram at Future Special Agent. And yeah.
Cool.